Hello everyone, this is Ether Dragon, and welcome back to another episode of Fire Emblem Heroes. So here we go again, another week of Ether raids and stuff. Didn't do too great this season, but I mean, I kind of forgot to record some offense matches I thought were actually good, because I forgot 10 out of 10. As usual, we don't rematch, it's all random matches, so let's see what these people were up to. Clearly, you know something's wrong when the same defense that has Dark Blessings does worse during the season it's intended for. 10 out of 10. But it finally, kind of balanced out. I usually get around like 150, 160 lift loss, I think, every week. Could be wrong on that, but here they're just setting up breaking structures. They have a lot of range units, and they kind of are just probably waiting for Bolt Tower, so they just had all day. And here they're just gonna bait with Fjorm like this, which I don't know about you, it sounds like a pretty bad idea to me. We get some derpy pathing because we have Seliph doing things. So now Seliph is just kind of on his own. It's kind of awkward. They get rid of Sonya, perfectly fine. But here we have Brave Micaiah chillin', doing her thing. Fjorm doing her thing, and at this point Seliph is just kind of trolling. So they're just probably gonna use like Legendary Olm or someone. I'm not sure who they're gonna use to deal with Seliph, but they can just, use units that can actually tank, or that works too. I assume they didn't have Vantage. Okay, they're probably just gonna end turn now. Or surrender. Wait, I forgot. They have Escape Ladder. Oh man. So, I'm not sure what their plan was there, but sure. Someone using Duma on offense. Now that's something you don't see every day. And they have max level Bright Shrine. They're using Keaton with Lucina. What could possibly go wrong, am I right? She gives him +9 attack. And he gets, so he has, was that 71 attack when he's transformed? And he has legendaries there for 77 attack. What could possibly go wrong? Oh, man. So here, we already, they already had the indicator. Panic was a thing. But they still do that. Like, you got your warning turn 1, but you still do it? Hello? Anyone? I don't know. Keaton out of 10, am I right? Sonya actually getting a double kill for once. She doesn't ever get double kills, so 10 out of 10 strategy definitely would have worked. I think it actually would have worked if he wasn't using Keaton Kappa. Jokes aside, I'm not sure how well that was gonna fare. Like, Keaton was probably 2-shot. Well, it's chill attack, so I would have to. We've already seen this, but I'm just curious now. Yeah, I don't know, because he would have like 52 defense. I feel like he still might have died because of Seliph having Tearfing. I highly doubt he just casually has enough attack to one-shot after chill attack, so I just feel like overall that play was just not good. But here we have quite the interesting team. Someone using a Cronia. And it's water season, so there's definitely a lot more legendary Azuras running around. Meanwhile, I'm just always using legendary Azura because I don't care. It's like during light seasons, if I actually use 3 light blessing units, then I could actually be scoring like +170 with a bonus unit, and I would have a legitimate chance to compete for tier 27. But I'm not trying. I'm just fooling around. To be fair though, legendary Azura does carry a lot of my matches because of the 3 movement. Because Smite can only do so much. That's the problem. here we just have someone abusing the fact that my team has like 0 punish game at all. So they're just gonna be able to not face tank with Kronia. I guess it was a tactical sack or something, but yeah, Kronia out of 10. Can't deal with the... That's not even during Dark Season. Doesn't get the extra 10 HP. So it could have been worse for him even. But yeah, at this point they're probably just gonna clean sweep here. Except for the fact that well, we kinda didn't, he kinda didn't bring Vantage, so a little awkward. But here Cecilia should just be able to bot Micaiah. Heals Badman. They should be able to just win this now because Sylvia won't be able to do anything. There's no way she's living 2 shots. Or even, I mean, yeah, it's just Ripperino, man. Let it do be that way. Somehow we got quite a lot of kills this season. I think we just got matched up with not such great players. That's kind of what happens when you're not using any mythic heroes on offense for Astra season. Interesting team to say the least. I'm not sure what this idea of a play was. Not sure why they didn't break the ether structure there. I haven't watched all my replays, so I don't know what they're up to. But I don't know why you wouldn't break the ether structure. Like, now you break it, sure, like it didn't matter in this instance, but I just don't know why you don't break it in the first place if that's your plan. And here it looks like they're just gonna break the panic manor, which it seems like a trivial thing, but for some reason people just don't break it when they have the time to. It's like you don't have to bait someone turn 1 or turn 2. You kind of have 7 turns to deal with, and if your unit is so good that they should be able to sweep in a turn or 2, like, you shouldn't need to care about that stuff. But I don't know. I'm just a casual Ether Raids player, fooling around. Solo, of course, unable to kill because Odin's blue and he has alright bulk, not the most amazing bulk, but it's something. And looks like they're just gonna retreat, so we're just going to have Brave Micaiah take a free kill. And of course, because we have ground orders, Sonya's just gonna get bopped. I mean, it wouldn't have mattered too much in the grand scheme of things, but also, if you haven't noticed already, I have a super nasally voice because I'm definitely getting sick at this point, which is why I was not able to record the Arena Assault video for this week, because, you know, top 1k Arena Assault during water seasons for me, but so be it. There's not really enough time for me to fish matches and actually try to get a good score, because I actually did get a pretty good score this week, which adds to the salt, but I mean, what are you gonna do about it? Been also thinking about upgrading my tactics room to max level for the memes, because it's pretty useless. Other, like, you know, if I did have it, then they would just have to break it, but it's like not a problem really. So yeah, they're just going to bait Sotha's pretty standard stuff. And there's no dancers or anything, no dances or anything, so it's just everyone dropping down, so they just gotta be able to kill now. So they kill Sonya, of course, ground orders is pretty dangerous, and they leave Nino out. Because, you know, she has Miracle, so what could possibly go wrong, am I right? A little unfortunate there, but you probably should have calculated that. Especially since this Sothis was the one with chill attack, but Ripperino's, I'm pretty sure chill attack hit Nino, because otherwise that probably wouldn't have happened. That's unfortunate. Sylvia going to downtown here at this point, and not a great spot for them. simply because of how their units are placed. So, a little awkward there as well. Dirt fest galore. Here we have someone who, I've watched this replay already, this person actually kinda knows what they're doing. That's a, hit and run strat. So, of course, you just gotta be executing properly and you have a good time. So, because they have so many repositions and stuff, they can do things like test the heavy trap, for example, here, and just get the heck out of there. So, pretty nice for him. But yeah, at this point, they're just getting set up. They're just breaking the panic manor. They're all set to go at this point. Their bolt tower's gone off. Doesn't really matter too much because they only hit the Sothis, and the Sothis is not that threatening. And here, they actually go ahead and take out the Dancer, which is actually incredibly smart because, well, that like deletes my punish game out the window. So now at this point, they're low on HP, but Reinhardt's able to kill there because, well, Silith does not have the greatest res stat. And so they're just able to just pick everyone off by just targeting a unit and getting the heck out of there. Super simple strategy and like to explain, but to actually execute it well consistently is the hard part in Ether Raids. And this person, my team isn't that good. Just as if I haven't said that enough times already, but yeah, it definitely isn't that good. It's vulnerable to basically every strat in the meta. So that's when your defense is just straight up bad, but you can see that even though it's that bad, it still can pick up wins because people just do not execute properly. Like this Nagi, this is just probably going to be an example of why I do not care about Nagi at all in Ether Raid's offense. It's just, no. They're gonna shove, I guess, here. Not sure what the purpose of that was. And they have Panic Manor to deal with. I'm guessing they're just gonna pop Nagi over, under Sylvia. They actually opt to not break the building, which is the breakable block, which is kind of interesting. But of course, Solif doing his thing, not dying, allowing Sonya to pick off a unit. So there we go. Of course, Micaiah's not able to live a hit. That's nice defense stat, am I right? So at this point, they're just ready. They just swap in, and it's pretty chill at this point because you can't do that much damage. We don't die though, so that's something. But yeah, they can pretty much just end turn all they want because they have a special ready, so they're definitely killing. And with the way the AI chooses where to attack, that stuff happens. Unfortunately, Sothis isn't able to pick up the kill on Nagi, but that's one thing Nagi's okay at, I guess. Sylvia doing a little bit, but now Thune has her special ready, so Ripperino. They probably would have just been able to win straight up anyways, even if the special wasn't up, because they probably could have gotten Korn out there. And I'm pretty sure he has a decent enough attack stat to kill, so didn't matter too much there. But here we have someone using the rare blue tank. It's pretty rare nowadays. Like, I usually when I see blue tanks, it's usually like Brave Hector or like the rare Donald. I know people still use Donald for tanking and like light season and whatnot, but I personally don't see him on my defense replays, so I don't know what the deal is with that, but I have quadruple reds, so you know how well that's gonna go. Here, they just that didn't need to happen at all. They just needed to just not break the ether structure, you know. It's pretty self-explanatory. And well, the memes of the panic manor strike again. Oh boy. Panic manor broke, man. Too strong, capital. And that's why even when you have more than enough HP, you know, you still should. Sonya wasn't able to actually kill anything there, which is why she just didn't attack the arm. And Seliph didn't die, so priority went to him first. Unfortunate, but that's how things go. At this point, Micaiah just be trolling against Elwood because he's a cav unit, so 10 out of 10. I mean, they have ladder, but it doesn't seem too great for them. But you know, gotta get those wins somehow when you're like me and you don't have ladder because you choose to not use ladder. Like I don't have it built at all. It's definitely, this person has both maxed out. Jeez. Not level 5 offense panic manor, 0 out of 10 capital. It costs a lot to max out structures, so I understand that. This is quite the interesting, you know. I just do not understand this at all. Like, I understand it, but why would you do this? What are you trying to accomplish with that? It doesn't seem like you're accomplishing much. Especially since Miracle's gonna take a very long time to charge. I'm not sure what this strategy is, or that strategy. Like, do they have Wings of Mercy or something? They have Restore. Don't question it. Not even Restore. They probably were doing some things and then forgot to change skills. I don't know. What the heck was that? Nino able to double set this there. Probably because of Restore. And of course able to live by slower. And of course our punish range is absolute garbage. So no one cares. That's the problem with this defense. Which is why I'm leaning towards making a potato defense. Which is where my units just try to not die and they just menacingly walk towards the enemy while the enemy the enemy is in despair as they cannot one round KO my units. I don't know. I say that, but it's like when I face those kind of teams, Nino just usually bops them out the window pretty hard. If anything, I feel like Healing Tower hurts me more than it helps, but I just have it there because it's a thing people have to consider, because as long as it's there, people might not be able to set what they want to up for turn 3 or whatnot, I don't know. Because the thing about Bolt Tower is your opening only shows up on turn 3. That's how I won a lot of my matches this week, is because of my level 4 Bolt Tower that I have right here. There's a lot of people, including myself, have quite a few units in these 3 columns just across a lot of maps, so it's pretty useful. I tend to go column 3 instead of column 4 because I have my panic manor in column 4, and I find that a lot of people will put a bunch of units with buffs on like column 1, but I don't want to put my panic manor on column 1 because of reasons. You don't want to waste an entire column, and at the same time as well, you don't want to put it on column 2 because you need an open slot there on some maps to do some hidden runs or smite players or whatnot. So here we have Cecilia just tanking some things, but as you can see, because Seliph and company be not dying, we were just able to pick up kills. And unfortunately, Sonya picks up the kill. I'm pretty sure Micaiah could have picked up the kill, but she was doing less damage because she didn't have a Khaleesi, so ripperoni there. But we got a kill on their main tank, which is something, I guess. But yes, Panic Manor forever being a troll. 10 out of 10. Because Panic Manor makes Brave Micaiah stronger, but I mean, not strong enough to deal with heirs and company, so most people are just winning against my defense, but apparently this week, dropping a lot of units in the process. What's with people and bringing both shrines on offense? Are they like trying to... I don't know. Like, I gotta understand using both on offense, but I don't know. It's just too many structures. Because if you, especially during Astra and Anima season, if you see Cav line and you just have too many offense structures, you're already screwed turn 1, and if you're not, you're probably screwed in the upcoming turns because of how limited your options are for where you can put your units without dropping them immediately. So I don't know. Seems like this person is going for the tank play. I rate this level 5 Panic Manor out of 10. Oh boy, here we go again. Here, Seliph is going to do a bit to Fiorm. So this gets an exact kill, definitely not rigged at all. They actually attack Micaiah, I'm guessing because she's the largest threat here. But there's too many threats. What? Hello? Was that like a... could they not kill Micaiah or something? What? Well, okay. I'm telling you, people have time to break the Panic Manor, but they don't. Like, it's turn 5 right now. You have turns to spare. You don't need to. You definitely did not need all 7 turns. Like, you could have broken that ether structure starting from turn 1. And then just start moving everyone else over while that's going on. Like, you don't need to do those kind of things. But I get it, because when I'm doing the noob strat of let me just do whatever I feel like is going to work, that stuff happens a lot. But even so, I'm usually able to come back, and even though I waste like 2 or 3 turns, I still manage to cheese out matches. Not sure why they would just move Caden back like that instead of actually breaking some structures like the lamppost or something. I guess they're holding on to it for something. I'm not sure why. You would need both the lampposts and the... I don't know. Don't ask me. Yeah, I don't see any reason you don't break the lamppost. They're just gonna tank here with bonus doubler, you know, just stay out of the range of the Panic Manor. Super simple. It's not that hard, right? Sonya, of course, not able to kill anything like usual, so what's new? Yeah, I really don't know why they're just not breaking the lamppost. It's like they don't really need to, but I feel like it would be worth just to do it. But I don't know. That's just me. There's no way Sothis is killing this, so yeah. Easy tanks. There's just one sample example of how you can get out-memed. Honestly though, not a bad week, but it was mostly just the matchmaker matching us up with people who either just did not bring the right team or whatnot, so... Yep. Let's see here. So yep, not even top 6k because I did absolutely garbage on offense, but don't care too much. 2 infantry dragonflowers is an oof. I don't care about chairs and grails too much. Of course, in the long run, I'm losing out on a lot of grails, but again, I could care less because I haven't grailed anything yet. 967 this week in Allegiance battles because, well, it's water season, so I was just abusing water blessings for score. So that was pretty trivial. Arena, off of those random matches, we're easily staying in. And Arena Assaults, super nice score this week. Haven't gotten one of these in a while, but yep, really high ranked this week in Arena Assault, which is cool. Could probably even fish higher if I wanted to, but I guess we're going to be back when the results come in. Alright, here we go. Just the usual shenanigans every week. So, not really looking forward to this upcoming season because Dark Shrine is bonus, which, you know, means more Galaxy Brain. Restore traps, but I mean, what am I gonna do about it? Yeah, I'll probably just replace Bright Shrine with Dark Shrine. Kinda screws up my defense, but doesn't matter to me. They're both only level 2 anyway, so it's not gonna make too big of a difference. Alrighty. Allegiance battles. Superflex Kappa. Someday I will actually get a good scoring core team. So until then, we'll just be floating around top 1k. But tier 21 again, and I believe it's going to be Astrum for another week again, so it's going to be Ultra Wheelchair. Because people are going to abuse blessings so hard, I don't know if I can make it. But we'll see. And Arena Assaults, I'm probably just going to pause the video because rank 230, probably the highest I've ever gotten all time. So might as well screenshot it. There we go. Pretty nice. More top 1k runs. But until next time, that's going to be it for this episode. Thanks for watching. As always, this is Ether Dragon, and hope to see you all next time. Bye.